I love street fair food, especially Mexican. Mexican's my #1 favorite cuisine. Today I'm making for you elote, which is Mexican corn on the cob, on this episode of Cook This. Stick around. Hey guys, welcome to Cook This. I'm your host, Shereen. So I have about 6 ears of corn. We're gonna make Mexican corn on the cob. I have my grill ready. It's heating on medium-high heat. The only thing I like to do is just trim a little bit of the husk. So you just wanna trim the husk, trim the silks, that way. That's pretty much nice and clean. That way they don't ignite and cause a towering inferno on the grill. So let's head out to the grill. It's already heated, and get our corn cooking. All right, so my grill is heated, medium-high heat. So I have one side of the grill heated, and I'm just gonna place the corn on the other side, the non-lit side. And we're just gonna roast the corn. So I'm just gonna rotate it on the other side, and then they're done, nice and tender. Right, while the corn is out roasting on the grill, so I've already prepared and went ahead and taken my Ancho Chilies. So Ancho Chilies basically are poblanos when they're fresh, and then once they're dry, they become anchos. You can find these in the grocery store, in the produce, I guess it's around the produce aisle. And then what I like to do is I like to cut them in half and soak them. So I have them already soaked, softened, ready to go. So you want boiling hot water, that way they soak really nice. And a good 30 minutes to 2 hours. You want them really soft. And I'm just gonna pull out the stem and just get rid of some of those seeds, because those seeds could be a little bitter, and then pop these into my food processor. So what we're making right now is a compound butter, an ancho compound butter. And that just means delicious butter with great flavor. It's gonna give it depth, because this dried ancho has so much deep flavor. And I'm just gonna give it a little bit of lime juice. I'm gonna fold in lime zest at the end, season it with salt and pepper. This is awesome. We're gonna slather right over top our roasted corn and get this going. Now look at that. How amazing. It's just butter, and we've just totally elevated and heightened it to a whole new thing. Compound butter. They're my favorite. All right, so our ancho compound butter is whipped. This is great. So I'm just gonna fold in the zest. Again, you never really wanna puree the zest in there. You just wanna fold it in so you see those little green speckles, and it really comes to life and keeps it really nice and fresh. Ancho gives it such a robust flavor. So it's a mild chili pepper, but when they're dry, boy, it really has such a deep, deep flavor. Great about this is you could do this a day ahead, put it in the refrigerator, just take it out to room temperature. That way it can brush easily over our corn. So I'm gonna go out to the grill. I think our corn's right about ready. All right, so you just wanna flip them halfway through. Corn's ready. I'm gonna pull it off, and then I'm gonna remove the husks and the silks and pop them back on the heated side just for 2 to 3 minutes to get a nice little char on the kernels. Now, one of them I just left on there, so you can see it's a little handle. And then I'm just gonna show you options. So the other one, we can just put a skewer in there. Corn with the husks on them, that the silks create moisture, and it actually steams them, so they're perfectly tender. I just wanna roast them just a little bit, 2 to 3 minutes on 2 sides, 2 to 3 sides. Now for the toppings. This is what makes this corn special. So we have our ancho compound butter. Then I'm gonna season each cob all the way around with salt and pepper, chili powder, lots of it, again, all the way around. Now, right on top is some Mexican cheese, cotija. So you can find this in the grocery store in the refrigerated section, and it's sort of a little dry, salty. It's so easy to grate, and it just makes it. Little cilantro right on top. Look how beautiful. This is a festival in itself. Pair this with a burger, grilled tacos, and you've got yourself a pretty darn awesome meal. So download the recipe, go to the newspaper's website, enjoy this with your family and friends this weekend. It is amazing, you're gonna love it. Or go to my website at tweetneats.com for some more fresh and easy recipes. Enjoy.